Hello and welcome to the show. Today we're going to be playing Ace Attorney. I've never played it before, so let's go. This game is on offer on the PS Store. The first Turnabout. I know. Damn it! Why me? I can't get caught. Not like this. I've got to find someone to pin this on. Wait. If you did it then. Someone like him. Sweating. Sweating man. I'll make it look like he did it. Boy, am I nervous. Right. Oh gosh. Oh, hiya, Chief. Phew. I'm glad I made it on time. Well, I have to say, Phoenix, I'm impressed. Not everyone takes on a murder trial right off the bat like this. It says a lot about you, and your client as well. And thanks. Actually, it's because I owe him a favour. A favour? You mean you knew the defendant before this case? Yes. Actually, I kind of owe my current job to him. He's one of the reasons I became an attorney. Well, that's news to me. I want to help him out any way I can. I just really want to help him. I owe him that much. You could just give him a blowjob, love. It's over. My life, everything, it's all over. What? Is that your client screaming over there? Yeah, it's him. Death, despair, oh! I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna die. It sounds like he wants to die. Yeah. Nick! Hey there, Larry. Dude, I'm so guilty. Tell them I'm guilty. Give me the death sentence. I ain't afraid to die. Why are you sweating and winking at me? What? What's wrong, Larry? Oh, it's all over. I'm finished. I can't live in a world without her. I can't. Who? Who took her away from me, Nick? Who did this? Oh, Nick, you gotta tell me. Who took my baby away? The person responsible for your girlfriend's death. The newspapers say it was you. You. My name is Phoenix Wright. Here's the story. My first case is a fairly simple one. There was blood coming out of her head. Done. A young woman was killed in her apartment. The guy they arrested was the unlucky sap dating her. Larry Butts. My best friend since grade school. Why are you sweating and winking? I don't get it. Our school had something. When something smells, it's usually the Butts. In the 23 years I've known him, it's usually been true. He has a knack for getting himself in trouble. One thing I can say though, it's usually not his fault. He just has terrible luck. But I know him better than anyone. He's a good guy at heart. And he sweats a lot. That, and I owe him one, which is why I took the case to clear his name. And that's just what I'm going to do. August the 3rd, 10 AM, District Court Courtroom, number 2. Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Larry Butts. The prosecution is ready, Your Honour. The defence is ready, Your Honour. Ahem. Mr. Wright? This is your first trial, is it not? Yes, Your Honour. I am, a little nervous. Your conduct during this trial will decide the fate of your client. Murder is a serious charge. For your client's sake, I hope you can control your nerves. Thank you, Your Honour. I like your beard. Mr. Wright, given the circumstances, I think we should have a test to ascertain your readiness. Yes, Your Honour. Hands shaking, eyesight fading. The test will consist of a few simple questions. Answer them clearly and concisely. Please state the name of the defendant in this case. Larry Butts. Defendant? Well, that's Larry Butts, Your Honour. Correct. Just keep your wits about you and you'll do fine. Next question. This is a murder trial. Tell me, what's the victim's name? Oh god. It's... wait, oh no. No way, I forgot. I'm drawing a total blank here. You don't even know the victim's name? Oh, the victim. Oh, of course, I know the victim's name. I just forgot. Temporarily. I think I feel a migraine coming on. Look, the victim's name is listed in the court record. Just press the R1 button to check it any time, okay? Remember to check it often. Do it for me, please. I'm begging you. Mr. Wright, who's the victim? Ah, okay. Cindy Stone? The victim's name is Cindy Stone. Correct. Now tell me, what was the cause of death? She died because she was hit with a blunt object. She was struck once by a blunt object. Correct. You answered all my questions. I see no reason why we shouldn't proceed. You seem much more relaxed, Mr. Wright. Good for you. Thank you, Your Honour. Because I don't feel relaxed. That's for sure. Well then. First, a question for the prosecution, Mr. Payne. Yes, Your Honour. The victim was struck with a blunt object. Would you explain to the court just what that object was? Statue of the Thinker. It was found lying on the floor, next to the victim. See, court accepts it into evidence. Cool. Okay. Right. Be sure to pay attention to any evidence adding during the trial. That evidence is the only ammunition you haven't got. Use the R1 button to check it. Yep, I got that one. Mr. Payne, the prosecution may call its first witness. The prosecution calls the defendant, Mr. Butts, to the stand. I'm Chief, what do I do now? Pay attention. You don't want to miss any information that might help your client's case. You get your chance to respond to the prosecution later, so be ready. Let's just hope he doesn't say anything. Unfortunate. Uh-oh. Laurie gets excited easily. This could be bad. Oh, that's pretty cool there. Ahem. Mr. Butts. Seymour Butts. Is it not true that the victim had recently dumped you? Hey, watch it, buddy. We were great together. What the fuck? We were Romeo and Juliet, Cleopatra and Mark Antony. Didn't they all die? I wasn't dumped. She just wasn't taking my phone calls or seeing me ever. What's it to you anyway? Oh my god, this guy. He is literally hatred. Describes generally what we mean by dumped. In fact, she had completely abandoned you and was seeing other men. She had just returned from overseas with one of them the day before the murder. What do you mean, one of them? Lies! All of it lies! I don't believe a word of it. Sweating. Your Honour, the victim's passport. According to this, she was in Paris until the day before she died. Passport added to court record. Okay. Indeed, she appears to have returned the day before the murder. Dude, no way. The victim was a model, but did not have a large income. It appears that she had several sugar daddies. Oh. Daddies? Sugar? Yes, older men who gave her money and gifts. She took their money and used it to support her lifestyle. Dude! We can clearly see what kind of woman this Miss Stone was. Tell me, Mr. Butts, what do you think of her now? Right. I don't think you want him to answer that question. Yeah, Larry has a way of running his mouth in all the wrong directions. Should I... Let's stop him from doing that. My client had no idea the victim was seeing other men. That question is irrelevant to this case. Oof, wince. Oh my god, I like sweating. Dude, Nick, what do you mean irrelevant? That cheating she-dog? I'm gonna die! I'm just gonna drop dead. Yeah, and when I meet her in the afterlife, I'm going to get to the bottom of this. Let's continue with the trial, shall we? Yeah. I believe the accused's motive is clear to everyone. Yes, quite. Oh boy, this is so not looking good. Next question. You went to the victim's apartment on the day of the murder. Did you not? Well, did you or did you not? Yeah. Well, maybe I did. Or maybe I didn't. Uh-oh, he went. What do I do? Have him answer honestly. Yeah. Tell the truth. Yeah, I was there. I went. Oh no. That was really bad. I should not have done that. Alright! Well, Mr. Butts, Seymour Butts. Dude, chill. She wasn't home, man. So, like, I didn't see her. Objection! Your Honor, the defendant is lying. Lying? The prosecution would like to call a witness who can prove Mr. Butts is lying. Well, that simplifies matters. Who was your witness? The man who found the victim's body, just before making the gruesome discovery. He saw the defendant fleeing the scene of the crime. Order! Order in the court! Mr. Payne. Prosecution may call its witness. Yes, Your Honor. This is bad. On the day of the murder, my witness was selling the newspapers at the victim's building. Please bring Mr. Frank Sawit to the stand. Is that the actual murderer? No. Mr. Sawit, you sell newspaper subscriptions. Is this correct? Oh, yes. Newspapers, yes. Mr. Sawit, you may proceed with your testimony. Please tell the court what you saw on the day of the murder. I was going door to door selling subscriptions when I saw a man fleeing an apartment. I thought he must be in a hurry because he left the door half open behind him. Thinking it strange, I looked inside the apartment. Then I saw her lying there. A woman, not moving, dead! I quailed my fright and found myself unable to go inside. I thought to call the police immediately. However, the phone in her apartment wasn't working. I went to a nearby park and found a public phone. I remember the time exactly. It was 1 p.m. The man who ran was, without a doubt, the defendant sitting right over there. How do you know that? You can't even see. You got your eyes shut. Larry, why didn't you tell the truth? I can't defend you against a testimony like that. Incidentally, why wasn't the phone in the victim's apartment working? Your Honor, at the time of the murder there was a blackout in the building. Aren't phones supposed to work during a blackout? Yes, Your Honor. However, some cordless phones do not function normally. The phone that Mr. Sawit used was one of those. Your Honor, I have a record of the blackout for your perusal. Okay, thanks for that. Now, Mr. Wright. Yes. Yes, Your Honor. You may begin your cross-examination. Cross-examination, Your Honor? Come on, you're a fucking... Oh my god. Why? You exposed the lies in the testimony the witness just gave. Lies? What? He was lying. Your client is innocent, right? And that witness must have lied in his testimony. Or is your client really guilty? How do I prove he's not? You hold the key. It's in the evidence. Compare the witness's testimony to the evidence at hand. There's bound to be a contradiction in there. First, find contradictions between the court record and the witness's testimony. Then once you've found the contradiction evidence, present it and rub it in the witness's face. Okay. Open the court record with the R1 button. Right. Right. The fonts are all over the place in this game. I was going door to door selling subscriptions when I saw a man fleeing the apartment. Okay, I gotta do it at the time of the thing. Right, now. Now? Oh. You found the body at 1 p.m? You sure? Yes, it was 1 p.m. for certain. Frankly, I find that hard to believe. Your statement directly contradicts the autopsy report. The autopsy notes the time of death sometime after 4 p.m. There was no body to find at 1. How do you explain this 3-hour gap? Uh-oh! Sweaty! Objection. This is trivial. How is it trivial? Oh my gosh! After his testimony, I find that hard to believe. Mr. Sawit, why were you so certain that you found the body at 1? Gee, that's a really good question. Great job, right? Way to put him on the spot. That's all you have to do. Point out contradictions. Lies always beget more lies. See through one, and the whole story falls apart. Thanks, boobs. Wait, I remember now. Would you care to give your testimony again? Oh god. You see, when I found the body I heard the time. There was a voice saying the time. It was probably coming from the television. Wait, there was an outage! But it was 3 hours off, wasn't it? I guess the victim must have been watching a video of a tape program. That's why I thought it was 1 p.m. Nope. Naha! Nope, that's not. I see. You heard a voice saying the time on a taped program. Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine the witness. Thank you very much. Yep, I do. Let's go again, baby! When I found the body, I heard the time. There was a voice saying the time. It was probably coming from the television. No! Objection, bitch! Hold it right there. The prosecution has said there was a blackout at the time of the discovery, and this record proves it. Ha ha! Sweaty! You couldn't have heard a television or a video. Gah! Well, irk. The defense has a point. Do you have an explanation for this, Mr. Sowett? No, I find it quite puzzling myself, quite. Well wait, I remember now. Mr. Sowett, the court would prefer to hear an accurate testimony from the very beginning. These constant corrections are harming your credibility. That, and you seem rather distraught and sweaty. My apologies, Your Honour. It must have been the shock of finding the body. Very well, Mr. Sowett. Let's hear it. One more time. Let's go again. Actually, I didn't hear the time. I saw it. There was a table clock in the apartment. It wasn't there. Yeah, the murder weapon. The killer used it to hit the victim? No. Sorry, no. You saw a clock? I guess that would explain it. No, it wouldn't. He's making it up. The defense may cross-examine the witness. Gladly. Yeah, baby. Hearing the time. There was a table clock in the apartment, wasn't there? Yeah, the murder weapon. Nope. Objection, bitch! Wait just a moment. The murder weapon wasn't a clock. It was this statue. Now, how is this supposed to be a clock? Wah! You with your objections and your evidence. Just who do you think you are? Just answer the question, Mr. Sowett. Hey! I saw it there, okay? That's a clock, Your Honour. Yes, Mr. Payne. As the witness stated, this statue is indeed a clock. No! The neck is the switch. You just tilt it and it says the time out loud. And it doesn't look like a clock. I submit it as a statue. My apologies. No! Stop lying to me! Well, Mr. Wright, it appears that the witness's testimony is... What? No! Yes, I do. Your Honour, there is a gaping hole in the witness's testimony and he's lied 3 times. Yes, he never entered the apartment. Yeah, clearly a contradiction. Indeed. The witness knew it was a clock because he... The witness knew it was a clock because he knew the victim? You knew her because you were one of her bloody daddies. I was right! Frank? I'm always frank. Your Honour, we have complete records of the victim's relationships. Mr. Frank Sowett does not appear anywhere. Huh? Oh, really? Oh, no. He didn't go into the apartment. Uh-oh, it's not sweating anymore, it's just angry. Urgh. I'll do better than that. I can prove you were the one who killed her. You struck her with the clock. And the shock of the blow triggered the clock's voice. That's the sound you heard. Order in the court. Intriguing. Please continue, Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honour. That's not a clock. It was you! You were on the video! The sign must have left quite an impression on you. Understandable. Since the murder weapon spoke just as you hit the victim. That voice was burned into your mind. That's why you were so certain about the time. What's the meaning of this? This is all baseless conjecture. Baseless? Just look at the witness's face. Would the witness care to elaborate? Did you strike the victim with the clock? That day, I never. Look, Aye, the clock. I heard no. I mean, I saw. Oh my god. Shut up, shut up, shut up. I hate you. Calm yourself, man. It was him, I tell you. I saw him. He killed her, and he should burn. Burn! Give him death. No, mate. Hatred. Order! Order in the court! I say! Your Honour. A moment, please. There isn't a shred of evidence supporting the defence's claims. Mr. Wright. Your Honour. You claim the sound of the witness heard came from the clock. Do you have any evidence? Ooh. Okay. Ask the neighbours. Examine the clock's batteries. Oh, I want to do this one, but I might be wrong. Your Honour, may I have the clock? It's not even a clock, is it? I asked the court to listen very carefully. I think it's 8:25. That certainly is a strange way to announce the time. Well, he is the thinker, after all. So, we've heard the clock. What are your conclusions, Mr. Wright? Can you tell me what time it is now? It's 11:25. So it's 2 hours... No, wait. Quite a few hours... Oh, God. As you can see, this clock is exactly 3 hours slow. Precisely the discrepancy between Mr. Sowett heard and the actual time of death. So, Mr. Sowett, try to talk your way out of this one. You sweaty, bald man. You forgot one thing. I'm evil! Well, it may seem like that clock is running 3 hours slow. It proves nothing. How do you know it was running 3 hours slow on the day of the murder? If you can't prove that, you don't have a case. Ah, hatred. Damn it! Damn. Yes, I want to sweat some more. Sweaty. This means I cannot let you indict the witness. Unfortunately. Oh, hatred. This ends the cross-examination of Mr. Frank Sowett, who is clearly guilty. He's got a wig on, and he threw it in my face. You treat me like a criminal. A criminal! Your lawyers are all slime! Okay, chill. We almost had him. Damn you. Sorry, Larry. I failed you. There's nothing I can do about it now. What? Really? Hatred. Not so fast, Mr. Sowett. Come on, Mia. Save the day! Listen up, right? Don't throw this one away. Not like this. Think. But Chief, it's over. I can't prove the clock was slow the day of the murder. Nobody can prove that. And well, yes. But that doesn't mean you can't still win. Try thinking out of the box. Don't waste time doubting the facts. Assume the clock was 3 hours slow and think through it. Ask yourself, why was the clock 3 hours slow? Figure out the reason and you'll have your proof. Right, right. Can you think of a reason as to why the clock would be 3 hours slow? No. I need some help. How am I supposed to know that? I know you can figure it out. There must be some evidence in the court record. Something that can show why that clock was 3 hours slow. Oh, maybe it was something to do with her travelling. Yeah. Do I? He's so cocky. I think it's something to do with the travelling. I want to say this. The victim had just returned home from abroad the day before the murder. As we all know, the time difference between here and Paris is 9 hours. When it's 4 PM here, it's 1 AM the next day there. The clock wasn't 3 hours slow, it was 9 hours fast. The victim hadn't reset her clock since returning home. That's why the time you heard when you struck her dead in her appointment was wrong. Oh my god. Proof enough for you, Mr. Sowett. Or should I say, Mr. Did It? Excellent. Oh my god, he's foaming at the mouth and dead. Oh my gosh. Order! Order, I say! What happened to him? That's funny as hell. Well, this case has certainly turned out differently than we all expected. Mr. Payne, your witness, He was arrested and has been taken away, Your Honour. Nod. Very well. Mr. Wright? Yes, Your Honour. I like your hair. I have to say I'm impressed. Thank you very much. I don't think I've ever seen someone complete a defence so quickly and find the true culprit at the same time. Thank you, Your Honour. At this point, this is only a formality, but this court finds the defendant, Mr. Larry Butts, not guilty. Yes. Amazing. And with that, this court is adjourned. Amazing. It turns out that Frank Sowett was a common burglar. He posed as a newspaper salesman to check and see when people were at the house. Update. When Larry went to her apartment, the victim wasn't home. After he left, Mr. Sowett let himself in to do his dirty work. Uh-oh. She came back! Flustered, he grabbed the nearest blunt object he could find, which was the 9 hours behind clock, and bonked her over the bonds, and bled. And fled. Phew! I still can't believe he won. Right, good job in there. Congratulations. The thanks, Chief. I owe it all to your boobs. I mean you. Not at all. Not at all. You fought your own battles in there. And you sweated so much. I love it. You smell real good. It's been a while since I've seen a trial end on such a satisfying note. I've never seen the Chief looking like this. Looking this happy. She's this glad. Imagine how Larry must feel. My life is over. Oh God. Larry, you're supposed to be happy. What's wrong now? Oh, Nick. Don't worry about me. I'll be dead and gone soon. Good. Wait. No. I mean, bad. Bad, bad, bad. Larry, you're innocent. The case is closed. Chill. But my Cindy. Wendy's gone, man. Gone forever. Larry, she was a... Nah, never mind. Congratulations, Harry. Harry? Yes, you. I can practically see the headlines now. Harry Butts, innocent. Thanks. I really owe you one. Nice cheeks. I won't forget this. Let's celebrate dinner, movie, my treat. Chill. Oh no, I couldn't. Hey, I was the one who got you off the hook. Oh, hey. Here, take this as a present. Oh God, what? A present? For me? Wait, wasn't this the evidence that... Actually, I made this clock for her. I made one for her and one for me. Really? You? You made this? Well, thank you. I'll keep it as a memento of her death. What? Yo, Nick. Can you believe it? I was so into that chick. And she was just playing me for a fool. Don't that make you just want to cry? Larry, chill. Are you so sure? X squeezed me. What? I think she thought quite a lot of you in her own way. Nah, you don't gotta sympathise with me, it's okay. Oh, I'm not just sympathising, really. Isn't that right? Don't you have something to show your friend? Something that proves how she felt about him? What the heck is she talking about? What? Huh? Check this out, Larry. Proof positive you weren't just some chump to her. Huh? What about that clock? This is the clock you made for her, Larry. She took it with her when she travelled. Whatever. She probably just needed a clock, that's all. You think so? It's a pretty heavy clock to take travelling. Well, make of it what you will. Hey, Nick. Stop talking. I'm glad I asked you to be my lawyer. Really? I am. Thanks. Yeah. He's a bit crazy, that one. Right. Hope you see the importance of evidence now. It was a good tutorial. Yes. Yeah, exactly. People too. We never really know if our clients are guilty or innocent. All we can do is believe in them. And in order to believe in them, you have to believe in yourself. Right? Listen, learn, grow strong. Never let go of what you believe in. Never. Thanks, babe. I do too. Shall we be off? Yeah, I guess so. Down the pub? Yeah. How about dinner? On me. We'll drink a toast to innocent butts. Yeah. Oh, speaking of Harry. You were saying part of why you became a lawyer was because of him. Yeah. Part at least. You'll have to tell me more about it sometime, maybe over drinks. And so my first trial came to a close. Larry slapped me on the back and said, "Gee, Nick, it's good to have friends. But I'm pretty sure he's not going to pay us. Unless you count the clock he gave me. Yeah. I didn't know it then. But that clock was soon going to be at the centre of another incident. Oh my god. Oh, I promised to tell the chief about me and Larry. It would be one promise I wouldn't be able to keep. So that was it. The first case of Ace Attorney. I liked that. It was fun. And I'm going to do some more, I think. But for now, I'm going to leave it there. And hope you enjoyed it. And bye!